So next up, we going down to New Orleans with it. TEC9, legendary New Orleans group, from the legendary New Orleans group U.N.L.V, along with Yella Boi. Oh, okay. But I believe TEC9 and Yah is the only one still living, right? And always been a lot of speculation about Yella Boi's passing, or rather, because it had happened following an alleged fist fight with Baby, and supposedly they say that Yella shot either Baby's truck up or shot up a house that he stayed at. You know what I mean? And so people, would allude to the fact that him getting unalived might have had something to do with that. Well, this nigga TEC9, who happened to be in jail at the time, he home now, and he got something to say. So, let's get into it.
But like I said, I was there.
We're gonna address these rats.
So I'm gonna give y'all the real story. So as far as the rumor y'all heard, it is true. In my opinion, CMR, Cash Money Records, is responsible for Yella Boi's death. And a close affiliate of theirs, who goes by the name of Hot Beezo, is the one who carried out the hit. In case you didn't hear me, Cash Money Records orchestrated the hit on Yella Boi, and Hot Beezo carried the hit out. So some of y'all might say, well, we already heard that, but let me give y'all some receipts.
They get in front.
Damn. So, I mean, he just flat out said that. I mean, so when you think of CMR, the bosses, you think of Baby and Slim. And we all know that Hot Beezo run with Baby to this day. So, the accusation or whatever is wow. Now, the original live, like, I got to give it to y'all in clip, because the full live was deleted by the time I caught wind of the story and shit. You know what I mean? You might have got that call. Whatever the fuck. But yeah, man, like, this shit crazy. But like, all right, let's get into this next clip where he break down why he coming out, snitching. He damn sure snitching.
Now, let me give y'all the reason why I decided to expose these niggas. For one, I'm tired of the city of New Orleans, and every other city holding on to this secret like these niggas, the motherfucking mob or something. Man, fuck them boys. Real talk. I lost a partner. You feel me? They human just like I'm human. You feel me? The city holding on to this shit, these boys, and what pisses me off is y'all let these niggas come in the city and play in y'all face. Every time they got some kind of event in the city, these niggas show up in the city, gather a bunch of motherfuckers to come hang around them to make them look good, and all you up-and-coming rappers, they promise y'all they gonna fuck with y'all and get y'all a deal, get that, and the other, hang with y'all for a day or two, make a bunch of bitch-ass promises, and then when they leave, they don't answer the phone for y'all. They've been doing this shit for over 25 years, the same routine. When the fuck y'all gonna catch on that this nigga ain't gonna sign y'all? Real talk. The second reason is you niggas instead of been playing in my motherfucking face. You know when I.
Alright, well, for one, my nigga, you lost the pot. I heard U.N.L.V record. I mean, shit. The name of the group is U.N.L.V. Uptown niggas living violent. Your partner got violent, and allegedly, well, I mean, he got took out violently. Like, there's no allegedly with that. But you're alleging that you know who took your partner out. You are an uptown nigga living violent. Get violent. Cause coming up here saying a nigga name, like, you know what I'm saying, and tying a nigga name to murder, ain't no statute of limitations on that shit. I don't give a damn what's going on. I ain't finna get up here and say, you know what I mean, the nigga unalive, like whether I get along with that nigga or not. Especially if at one point, this is a nigga who gave me an opportunity to get some money and build a name in the game. That shit bogus as hell, son. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing G about that. Regardless of what niggas in the city doing and shit, trying to get deals and whatnot. Like, some of them niggas that are out there, these young niggas that are trying to get deals and shit like that, bro, like, they probably wasn't even born when Yella Boi got walked down. They probably wasn't even born when you had drag him to the river. So that ain't on them and anything like that, bro. Like, you was out here on the street sniping like that. You could have, man, you could have got out. Maybe it would have went bad for you, but shit, you supposed to stand on business. Win, lose, or draw. Chopper City with, ain't it? Shout out to the real Chopper City niggas, yeah. This shit ain't cheap.
Came off from jail, I linked back up with y'all and started releasing some music. And baby, aka Birdman, reached out to a nigga through GDP. And you know, we talked on the phone for like an hour, and it was like, yeah, this, that, and the other. Yeah, man, I want to finish my career the way I started with y'all, you know, like my little brothers, you know, this, that, and the other. Then I want y'all to come do this Cash Money reunion with me in the Superdome, man. I'm gonna shoot y'all 10 racks, bro. Just give me a minute, I'll call y'all back. But it's on, man. Y'all in the show. Me knowing who he is and how he been with me all these years, I didn't even believe him as far as I could throw him. But my little dog latched on to that shit. Y'all latched on to that shit and he believed it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, at the end of the day, man, y'all two different people. So, you know, I'm a street nigga, me, man. If you want to make me out of believe and shoot me to deposit, then I know we locked in. So, lo and behold, man, when it's time for the super deposit, this nigga stopped answering the phone. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? Why did you even play with me, man? I didn't call you. I didn't reach out to you. I wasn't bothering you. I'm doing my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to keep doing music, stay active because I love to do music and I'm good at it. You call me with this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just tired of nigga playing in the nigga face. You know, all that old whole ass shit. And I'm gonna hold you niggas accountable, man. You dig what I'm saying? I'm holding you niggas accountable. Y'all responsible for my nigga debt. And I ain't gonna let you niggas keep sliding like y'all ain't do nothing, like y'all such good guys. Y'all ain't no motherfucking good guys. Y'all niggas some fucking snakes. Straight up, y'all some motherfucking snakes. You dig what I'm saying? And I ain't about to stand here and keep on letting that secret go by. The secret.
I mean, so there was a part in the video, cause I seen a reaction video to the like full live, and there was the part where he talks about how he got, you know, the discrepancy became about the business side of it, right? I'm gonna actually try to find it after I go to this shit. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna let this shit finish. I'm gonna actually try to pull this up.
Pretty out. I'm spilling it. I'm saying with these scary ass niggas in the city scared to say, you know what I'm saying? You did? Straight up. I feel some kind of way about my hood because guess what? Yella was y'all partner too. I feel some kind of way with these club promoters because guess what? Yella was a money maker for y'all too. I feel some way about the radio stations because guess what? Yella was y'all artists too. And all y'all held that secret. And the only thing that I really feel fucked up about is that I didn't do what I was supposed to do to avenge Yella's death. But like I said, during the time, I was so hooked on drugs, nothing else was more important. But
alright, nigga, so who fault is that or whatever and shit? So basically, cause your goofy ass is out here getting high, and you wasn't taking care of your business. I mean, first of all, hold up, cause don't nobody step like a junkie, nigga. You think a hell-on addiction ever stops the slim for standing on some business, nigga? I'm just saying, bro. What we talking about? Come on, man, shit. Even, look, a lot of niggas that blame their addiction or they Jones, so like, you know, as a reason to make this nigga. BG ain't even blame the needle or use the needle as an excuse to fold under pressure. Hurt either. They ain't running around throwing no bodies on nobody. But the whole nigga, this nigga off the clowns, bro. He told. Like, you understand? Like, this nigga.
Now that I'm older, I see that it's other ways to avenge his death. Expose the perpetrator. You know what I'm saying? I'm not claiming I'm in the streets and I'm gonna slide and I'm gonna do that. No, that's not what I'm saying. And that's not what I'm gonna do. That's not what I'm gonna plan to do. I'm doing exactly what I want to do right now. Exposing you motherfucking snakes. I'm cutting the grass. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all not gonna walk around no more with this mist in the air that, oh man, they said Birdman and how Beezo had something to do with y'all kill. No, I'm telling y'all for a fact that shit true. And in my next video, I'm gonna give y'all a little tease. In my next video, I'm gonna show y'all how by me keeping it so street and being so loyal to the streets, and still affiliating myself with them, I wind up getting arrested for Yella's murder. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? But because I stayed affiliated with the niggas and the streets was already talking about these niggas doing that, they figured that I was, you know, but my dope fiend ass ain't had nothing to do with that. All I did was just try to keep the street code where it was supposed to be at that time. But as an older man, now I know ain't no motherfucking street code. The streets don't love you. You feel what I'm saying? The streets will chew you up and spit you out and move on to the next.
Yeah, but that ain't supposed to be the reason why your ass to whatever and shit don't be out here telling on motherfuckers. This is why I always say, me taking a stand that I would never tell on a nigga has nothing to do with what the street think or going to think. You understand what I'm saying? Like, cause I don't go fuck with nobody. But when I was on gangster time, nigga, I was on gangster time. Meaning I did what the fuck I wanted. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what nobody's saying about nothing. Do something, nigga. You dig? Now, we choose to forget about me or whatever and shit, then I mean, shit, that shit been doing it. I knew that that's what the game was when I got involved. I still chose to play. You feel me? So I'm not a nigga that's gonna get mad and, you know what I'm saying, start exposing shit that will get niggas life in jail and shit. You know what I mean? Shit ain't got no. Now, yeah, you know, like I might tell a story, you know, especially like, you know, niggas is already booked. If it's some shit that already happened, case closed, appeals are all ran out and shit like that or whatever, I might tell a story. But then I ain't gonna lie to you. When it comes to situations where motherfuckers done lost their life and shit, if I had to cover something, especially that was close to the situation I was involved in, or might have been around, I'ma tread lightly or whatever, because the last thing I'm really trying to do is like implicate, you know what I mean, motherfuckers and shit. If that shit is already like put in open court, you know what I mean, and I'm just telling you what they said in court and why they came up with that, you know what I mean, conclusion or whatever, instead of like just having them run around with false narrative. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's in court documents. Beyond me now. You know what I mean? Like, I got it from another news source. I'm just giving you, you know, the hood version. But yeah, bro, this shit is bogus right here. Let's see what else this is telling about.
This nigga. You dig? So now that I got that out, before I leave, I need to give some special fuck you shout outs. Because a lot of you niggas been playing in my face, and I'm gonna expose that shit. Okay, my first fuck you shout out was the Manny Fresh. Yeah, the beloved Manny Fresh. Boy, fuck Manny Fresh with his boy girl looking ass. You dig?
Nah, nigga. Now, Manny don't be fucking doing nobody nothing, nigga. Manny be the coolest nigga, man. All them niggas be beefing with each other and still love Fresh and shit like that, bro. Like, oh, jumpy nigga.
I'm tired of you playing in my face, man. Every time you see a nigga in person, you, man, what's up, Tech, man? I'm glad you home. I got you, man. We gonna hook up in the studio. I got you. We gonna do some good. Man, boy, fuck you. You scared to fuck with me because you scared what Birdman gonna think about you. And that shit fake, nigga. Remember me, nigga? I helped change the course of your life. When you start doing U.N.L.V records, nigga, your life changed and your pockets changed. So fuck all that. I ain't holding nothing back. Fuck you, Fresh. My second fuck you shout out goes to Juvenile. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I know. Tech the lost his fucking mind, huh? Yeah, but let me tell you why I'm saying fuck Juvie. I reached out to Juvie and was like, man, look, my album about to drop. Just make me a little quick 30-second video saying, yeah, man, y'all go fuck with my nigga TEC9, got a new album, temperature check, blah, 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 blah. You ignored my phone calls, you ignored my inboxes, and you turned right back around and did the exact thing that I asked you to do for me, and you did it for Wayne. Did you not forget what's going on with your memory? Do you not remember that if it wasn't for U.N.L.V, it wouldn't be no motherfucking Juvenile the way it is right now?
Oh man, so boy over here with the hat and the dark glasses and the mask. You look like you about to go and tell on somebody right now. Like a damn snitch. this shit goofy as hell legit. So because you was too goddamn much of a whoop to get your get back when you were supposed to. Now you want to sit here and implicate people in murder. Here's the part or whatever. I'm gonna play this clip of Thirsty Bastard TV, I'm guessing. But he had the full clip. We ain't gonna play the full clip, but we're gonna get into the part where he talks about the deal that was made and where his discrepancy with the business was. Oh my God. Oh shit, I'm done. My bad. I ain't doing this shit. Trying to get this shit up.
Carried out the hit.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Hot Beezo? Yeah. Yes, then messed up. Yes, going to jail.
You didn't hear me. Cash Money Records orchestrated the hit on Yella Boi, and Hot Beezo carried the hit out. So some of y'all might say, well, that's, we already heard that, but let me give y'all some receipts. There is drug addicts that can
He wasn't giving us enough, but
eventually we will come to odds with Cash Money because we started seeing. So some of y'all might say, well, that's, we already heard that, but let me give y'all some receipts.
So all right, now he gonna get into why they initially fell out with Cash Money, and then I'm gonna go on to the next clip, and we're gonna keep this going. Cause even though this live got deleted, something tells me this shit gonna keep on going. So let's get it.
So y'all know years ago we had it popping off the chain. We had the city on lock, having it our way. Eventually we will come to odds with Cash Money because we started seeing money going into their pockets, into their bank account, and seeing stuff that they was buying, and it wasn't adding up to the checks that they was writing to us. They was giving us money, but it wasn't what we deserved. They was giving us kind of on the cool. We was getting what we asked for, but we didn't know better. We wasn't getting what we earned.
Now, whose fault is that? Like I said, when I was speaking on this before. Nigga, you negotiated a contract. You said, this is what I want. They gave you that. And when you saw that more money started being generated, you want to go outside of the contract or whatever and get more. You understand what I mean? And really, what you asked for was probably just based on what your belief in your own success could have been. Maybe if you had more faith in yourself or whatever than you had in that firm, you know, you'd have made a better deal. So you being mad because you got what you asked for, and now that you see more money coming in, and you didn't negotiate a big deal or whatever and shit, or a good enough deal, or ask for more, now you want to be mad at what the next thing you got. Sound like some hating shit. It sounds like a junkie that once they used up all their money and that shit wasn't really adding up, and you know, it was a struggle to kind of maintain lifestyle and still, you know, feed your Jones. Now you want to start nitpicking about what everybody else got going.
Well, nigga, that's your fault. He wasn't giving us enough, but he was giving us what we asked for.
So during this time, you know, y'all was doing his thing, but like I said, I pulled Yella off the porch, and pretty much we had a drug habit, but you couldn't tell us that something was wrong with us because we had so much money. And that's one of the most dangerous drug addicts that can exist, is a drug addict with money. One thing is being on drugs and don't have money. That's going to lead you to robbing, stealing, and killing. But when you're a drug addict with money, you don't think nothing wrong with you. You know, we still...
This nigga kid is dead, and he bragging about being a snitch ass drug addict.
Nigga, what? Hey, bro. I know, yo, the nigga who told on, like, was a fiend. Like, that nigga had money and shit. But that nigga damn sure knew he had a problem. You understand? He just knew that he could support his habit. But he definitely knew there was something wrong. So if you don't realize that there was something wrong with you, my nigga, then there's definitely something wrong with you. Something wronger.
But he got money though. Boy. Stay out the streets. I bet you he act like
I ain't no bullshit though. All bullshit aside. That's really what the streets is though, right? All these niggas on this lean and all this other shit, and they think it's nothing wrong because they can actually afford to pay thousands of dollars for a pint or $100, whatever the case may be. Like, so yeah, my nigga, I guess yo, you really are like, yeah, that shit legendary, nigga. Like, you birthed the era of the paid junkie. Shout out to you.
A real nigga until he was 50. Now he got dialysis, all that. Now he want to tell on somebody.
Oh, this nigga on dialysis and shit. Oh, so he feel like he just finna die soon. He don't give a fuck. He probably want to get walked down. Yeah, kind of cool watching the reaction video. Shout out to Thirsty Bastards, whatever. Oh, so this nigga, he's sick. Yeah, he done fucked himself up. So now he just up in here. Oh, he probably need that mask. He can't breathe nobody's shit in him. Like, yeah, weak immune system and shit. That nigga probably got heavens. He probably hoping somebody hear that shit and just do him something. It's crazy.
Yes, the police.
Came outside every day with ballet shoes and polos and jabots and jewelry and fly cars, nice houses, but we had drug habits. And when I say receipts, I mean receipts because my city can back what I'm saying. So, as all this going along,
that you was a fly junkie or whatever and shit that fucked the bag up, fumbled it, and you ain't slide for your partner. I wouldn't be happy if the city's about to be like that. Y'all was legends though, like y'all had some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you fucking up the legacy right now. I'm pretty sure whatever happened with Yella Boi and Birdman, what I heard about Yella Boi, like supposedly being a real nigga, but I mean he was gonna throw fruit. And you pulled him off the porch, so if he was the type of nigga to follow your lead, damn. Well, you just making the legacy look bad for U.N.L.V, my nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. Shout out to Yacht. That's actually the only lyric cousin.
we started asking questions about our royalty checks, and tensions begin to rise. So me being the cool head and the one that likes to calculate before I react, I used to always tell Yella, just chill, man. We gonna figure it out and do it how we have to do it and get our bread. But Yella, who was a little hot-headed, well, he was real hot-headed, he wasn't having that. So Yella used to challenge Baby, aka Birdman, all the time and test his gangsters, and Birdman would test his gangster, and them two would clash a lot. So during this time, most of the time when things that get too far, I get tired and get fed up and be like, man, I'm about to go get myself clean, this, that, and the other. And during this time, things had got real heated with us, and I decided that I wanted to go to a rehab and be like, fuck it, man, let me clean myself up, get a clear mind, then I'll be able to deal with these money issues with a clear head. Yella wasn't having it. He was having too much fun in the streets. He had allowed all of these street dudes to latch on to him, and he just was, I couldn't tell him nothing no more, and I'm the one pulled him off the porch. Yella was a church boy playing drums in the church, and when I moved in the neighborhood out the Mills, I pulled him off the porch because he was like, he was gonna rock with me. Whatever I do, he gonna do. So
you the nigga that got them hooked on dope. That's fucked up. That's foul as hell. So that nigga was on the porch playing drums in the church, and your ass going and snatch him off the porch. Now, it's one thing like, yeah, everybody can snatch somebody off the porch or whatever. I taught the nigga how to get money, how to walk some shit down. You know what I mean? But like, my nigga, you put that nigga onto the dope. Man, you worse than Bubble from The Wire. Because Bubble never wanted Sharif to start getting hot. That nigga wanted that nigga to go to school and get his shit together and not be like him. That shit hold that nigga up or whatever and shit when that boy, you know what I'm saying, got on that shit and died or whatever over that hot dose. Yo goofy ass out here recruiting niggas for the knee. Yeah, okay, he followed you into a rap group. You understand what I'm saying? But shit, Tony Yayo followed 50 or whatever into a rap group. Hustle for the nigga, rap for the nigga. And now that nigga's going everywhere, passport boy, caviar, pancakes, all that shit he be chucking. Man, I ain't Jackson. And it's kind of wild because you was one of the cold niggas, man. You and your anyway.
Oh, being that I checked myself into the rehab and things that got real heated with Birdman and Yella, and they had a verbal altercation that Yella took it upon himself, and we rode around Birdman house in New Orleans East and shot up a bunch of cars, 3-4 cars. So I got the phone call that he shot up 2 cars, that and the other.
Ooh, so wasn't the house. And he ain't fighter per se. Nigga shot up three baby cars. Now, we all know how that nigga Stunner feel about his cars, my nigga. That nigga Yella Boi knew how to hurt that nigga. He said, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with these whip, nigga. Oh man, okay.
And you know, he kind of was on the move, and we wasn't talking to each other at this time because I was real pissed off with him. So if anybody in my hood know Yella, they would know that he was a mama's boy, the only child, and he had a little greed with him. And his greed would kind of ultimately cost him his life, because Yella had them went behind our back and booked the show at Warren Easton without us. And, you know, Warren Easton was his alumni. So on the night he booked the show at Warren Easton, he went and did the show. And after he did the show, you know, the mark was already on his head. You feel me? So now this where the snake shit come in at. You feel me? So my receipts are that OG Giggity was initially summoned to do it, but to give him a little credit, he didn't want to touch it. But to take that credit right back away from him, he passed that shit on to Hot Beezo. And I'm gonna tell you how I know for sure.
What you want? What you want? Birdman. What you gonna do? Birdman, your ass going to jail. This nigga gonna tell it all. Giggity, your ass going to jail.
That shit ain't really funny. This nigga is a fool. That shit ain't funny. But yo, I mean, bro, we looking at Keefy D is on trial for his life right now behind a murder that took place 29 years ago. So, like, my nigga, like, you doing a lot. This nigga Gangsta just got out of jail. Now, here's the wild shit, right? So, he might even be speaking on some shit that might fuck up the information that Gangsta gave the Fed to, like, get out when he kind of put the shit on, like, all the dead niggas. Sexy ass nigga, man.
Beezo pulled it off. So on his night, Yella used to hang with this little dude, Mansfield. Rest in peace, Mansfield. Mansfield dead right now. After Yella was shot and killed that night, you know, by me knowing he hang with Mansfield, that was the first person that I started looking for to find out what's going on, because I knew for a fact he was with Mansfield. So word on the street, Tech looking for Mansfield, Tech looking for Mansfield. And Mansfield was dodging me. So, you know, I'm still making my rounds. Mind you, I'm just left the rehab, but I done relapsed again. I'm back on dope because my nerves bad, and I'm ready to fuck something off.
You ready to fuck something off, but not the nigga that you know supposedly, man, come on. But now, what changed between you looking for Mansfield and having all that energy to when you find out that allegedly, Baby, Gangsta, and Beezo, you know what I'm saying, like basically played a role in this shit? Why not just push up on them once you ran down on, you know, guess you found the nigga. You're gonna find out what happened when you found the nigga.
So I finally catch Mansfield on 6 in LaSalle by Julio's store sitting on the ground full of that dope. I run up on him and give him a 2-piece and some fries. Pop, 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 pop. What the fuck you dodging me for? What happened to Yella? So when
you know he gotta be 50 plus. Gave a nigga 2-piece and some fries.
I pressed Mansfield. Mansfield told me, yeah, I was with Yella, but he picked up Hot Beezo, and Hot Beezo made Yella put Mansfield out the car. Yeah, straight up, real receipts. I ain't fucking around. So once I learned that, I just like, okay, I'm gonna play it cool. But I'm so invested and so addicted to drugs. You know, that would be my first order of business every day. You know what I'm saying? I would wind up going in it.
But why this shit though, right? If you run down on Mansfield and shit like that or whatever, you say that, oh, Mansfield is just another junkie nigga. So you were comfortable running down on another junkie nigga. But was he saying that Mansfield was full of that dope? Or was he saying he was full of that dope? But either way, you went and gave Mansfield a 2-piece and the fries while you was on that dope. Why did your energy change or whatever when you found out that Hot Beezo was the last person in the car, last person to be seen with Yella, allegedly? So if that was the case, you should have pushed up on that nigga with the whole menu, nigga. Number one with the Big Mac, you feel me? Listen to some more of these lies.
In and out of jail. Now, where the real receipts came in at, because it could have just been Mansfield word against his, but I doubt it, because why would Mansfield just make up a cockamamie story like that? So, what made me know for sure that he did pull his snake ass shit off is because a little bit before that, Baby, aka Birdman, brought me to this car dealership out there in New Orleans East on Bullet. I think it was a Ford, Bond Ford, or if it wasn't that, but it was on Bullet. And he cashed me out a red Ford Mustang. Right? So once he cashed me out, he left, so I built a relationship with the salesman. Boom, 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 boom. We got the car, blah, blah, blah. Bam. I'm swinging and banging in the car. A couple of months had passed, and I was like, I'm going to go trade this car in. So when I go trade the car in, and I walk into the car lot, he was like, oh, what's up, Jake? Your man just left here buying one of his little homies a truck. I said, yeah. I said, who it was? He couldn't tell me who it was, because at the time, who the fuck knew who Hot Beezo was? You know what I'm saying? Nobody knew who you was. Remember Hot Beezo? We the ones that put your name in songs. Cycle of Skeeter, Uncle Larry, Hurricane Cup, they come from Gangsta, Cocoa Peanuts, who they all got pumps. Yeah, nigga. Remember that? Your name was Psycho before it was Hot Beezo. We put you in songs and you snaked my left partner. But anyway, once I learned that,
Yo, this nigga. He telling.
Go uptown, I see Hot Beezo in a brand new Toyota. So I'm like, oh, so that's who Birdman bought the truck for. Now, mind you, Hot Beezo had no...
Birdman still cheap as hell, huh? It don't matter if it's a record deal or a damn body. The smoking nigga to get a Toyota is crazy work, nigga.
Then again, See them Toyota 4Runners, like we were just talking about the 4Runners when I was doing the when I was talking about the Who Kid story, and we were talking about the Toyota 4Runners or whatever and shit, like all the hitters had them shit, you know what I'm saying? That was the little SUV. So if you got the little Toyota, you got the 4Runner, you know, that was the little wave. For that time, that was the 90s. You know me? What you call it? Speaking of that Who Kid shit, when I did that part of the live or whatever, and I was reacting to the Bad Fuel shit, man, then they put a copyright claim on my shit. I don't know if it was Bad Fuel directly or whatever and shit, but like I thought like they had the whole fair use shit where you could react to the, I don't know, nigga. But anyway, excuse me. Nigga Birdman, so like allegedly the nigga knocked a nigga down and got the Toyota for it. That's fucking crazy.
What the fuck? Nigga smoke a nigga, he get a Celica. That nigga smoked, the nigga got a 1992 Celica.
Affiliation with us, Cash Money. So there's no logical reason that Birdman would take him to the car lot and buy him a car. There was no way that he could have earned that money. He didn't carry no boxes. He didn't put up no posters. He didn't do no road work. He didn't do nothing. He just came out the blue and went to the car lot with Birdman and was bought a Toyota truck. So that earned it for me. But I been knew that Hot Beezo was a snake because way back then, even when we was like little kids, and you know how you sit on abandoned steps and you spray paint your name on the house, he would sneak around there at night and scratch our name out and scratch 4th Street on the motherfucking house. You know, just some dumbass hating ass shit. And then fast forward, we still would put their names in songs. Nobody know who Mosquito, Gangsta, Psycho, none of these boys was until U.N.L.V put their names in songs. We made them neighborhood superstars. And then we the ones took y'all outside the hood and let y'all see the city and other cities outside the city. And you turn back around and snake a nigga like that. But like I said, you've been a snake. And mind you, this wasn't the first time.
So hold up, man. Let's get one thing. Yeah, like U.N.L.V the group. But Cash Money made you niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, that. They financed them tours or whatever and shit, gave niggas the platform. So his allegiance really is to Baby, because it's like, if he would have picked y'all side, that nigga would probably be a dope thing, dry snitching on the internet for a YouTube check or a social media check. Now, if you did put it like this, all right, he got damn, he might have got the 4Runner, a Celica, whatever the hell, right? Back then, if that really went down like that. But ain't no Toyotas around that nigga right now. I listen. Like, that nigga probably couldn't buy a pair of earrings with Toyota money right now, the way they rolling. So, you know, I mean, it's messed up, but like, nigga, that's the streets. If any of this shit is like, you know, legit, it's all the legs. Gotta remember, this is the junkie we talking about. He might be high right now. On dialysis. You on high dialysis. You know what I mean? But
and that he shot Yella Boi. One night after Corn Dance, he clowning around showing off for some hoes, and he's shooting at the ground, telling Yella to dance, dance, nigga, dance, showing out for these hoes, and he hit Yella in the ankle. So that was the first incident.
Oh, that ain't it.
He made this nigga wait. So before all of this shit happened, this nigga had Yella Boi doing the MC Hammer. It's before or after you took him off the porch. Should have left that boy in the church, man, playing drunk.
Y'all niggas should have been smoked till yesterday, nigga. What's going on? How many times y'all niggas?
And I always told y'all, man, why the fuck is you going outside the hood hanging with these outside ass niggas? They just looking for clout. You know what I'm saying? We already done gave these niggas clout by putting their names in songs. You feel me?
Dang, this nigga, now, Hot Beezo might not have been a known nigga or famous and shit, but y'all must have been scared as shit of that nigga, because, bro, ain't nobody finna play with me like that. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, damn. Uptown, they different power.
So it is what it is. Now, let me give y'all the reason why I decided to expose these niggas. For one, I'm tired of the city of New Orleans, and every other city holding on to this secret like these niggas.
Yeah, so we saw that part already. But I'm mad as hell because I just realized that the rec wasn't on. I really hope that I didn't just sit here this shit off. I'm tight as hell. If nothing else, y'all heard the audio. So I don't even know how to know if I was fucking heard. Damn, son, I might have fucked that bag up. We'll see. The interface with the StreamYard shit gotta be off the record, I think. So, alright. So we just watched TEC9 pretty much. I don't know if you even call that dry snitching. Like, that nigga gave the whole plot. He gave the motive. He gave the accessibility, the location, the players, chain of command, how the hit went. You know? And he said initially, whatever, like Gangsta was given the hit, and then Gangsta passed it off to Hot Beezo. Hot Beezo got the truck. And, you know, they was making fun of the nigga about the, you know, like, oh, all he got was the Toyota, but shit, in the grand scheme of things, he got a hell of a lot more than that, considering how that nigga rolling off. Private jets and shit, like, all over the country, like, you know what I mean? That boy passport probably crazy. But, again, bro, you were supposed to slide for your partner, so all that shit or whatever about you being on dope, like I was saying, if it picked it up or not, so I'll say it again. You blaming the fact that you was on dope being the reason that you ain't get your get back in the streets how you was supposed to. You understand? Like, and all that. But you think that being on dope ever stops Soulja Slim for standing on business? Because I ain't never heard it. And shit, from my experience, don't nobody step like a dope fiend that's, you know, from the street, that's like known for being outside and, you know, slinging iron. Like, that's already in your nature. You know? And then again, you talking about like some snake shit. Here's the thing, bro. You could say it went too far, but at the end of the day, y'all niggas was uptown niggas living violent. That's what U.N.L.V stand for. Your partner did some violent shit. And he got taken out violently. Now, allegedly, you know who did it. You're another nigga that's supposed to be an uptown nigga living violent. You were supposed to get violent. Now you had all that energy, whatever, for the Mansfield nigga, and you run down on him, give him the 2-piece and fries. But then when you find out that Hot Beezo was the last nigga in the car with Yella Boi, you ain't had that energy when you ran down on him. And then now it comes out that Hot Beezo at one point was playing with a gun and shit, telling Yella to do the MC camera, the blink, and end up hitting him in the ankle. And y'all didn't do nothing to that nigga then. So as much as you saying Hot Beezo wasn't famous, yeah, he might not have been famous like on the rap scene where fans knew who he was or his affiliation to Cash Money. But y'all damn sure knew who that nigga was or whatever, and was obviously afraid of him because that nigga never got checked by nothing that he did to y'all, from the way you making it sound. And it's crazy, bro, because you really like kind of fucking up the legacy or whatever. I think like 2 of the members of U.N.L.V are dead. Or just 1. But I think it's just TEC and Yella. You know what I'm saying? Or was it just 3 of them? I don't know. But how many members were in the rap group U.N.L.V? Oh, okay, it was 3. Lil Yah, Got Back, and TEC and Yella Boi. Okay, I thought it was 4 for some reason. I don't know why. So yeah, all right. There's only like 2 of y'all left. So the whole thing about it is, bro, dope or not, you ain't slide for your homeboy. It seems like you was afraid of the nigga, that the nigga was already in violation and nothing happened to him. So, you know what I mean? That's my take on that. Now, your ass on dialysis and everything like that, you know what I mean? Kidney fucking up probably from all that, you know, dope. And I guess you probably feel like you finna die soon or whatever, or you probably just tired of living like that or whatever and want somebody to just come and do you something. Walk you down and put you out of your misery. You know what I mean? But like that's still nasty work or whatever, trying to implicate niggas like by name, murder and all that shit, like. And then you trying to blame like the city of New Orleans and all of these artists and anything like that or whatever, saying that, you know, they allowed or they still going around them trying to get record deals. The niggas you trying to get record deals now wasn't even born or were just babies when that nigga Yella got walked out. You get what I'm saying? So how do they have any allegiance to that shit? Like they probably don't even recall the U.N.L.V era. They know, like they probably know the history. Like, oh, before the Hot Boys, there was y'all. But for the most part, like me, nigga, like I learned about U.N.L.V through the Hot Boys. They were the global, you know, that was the shit that went national. Y'all definitely legends in the city. Y'all put that shit out there and held it down. Like, you know, that shit was really built on y'all and Kilo G and Pimp Daddy and, you know what I mean? Like, I did the homework. So, that's it. Even Juvenile, I mean, Juvenile was already a local star just like y'all with the bounce for the Juvenile shit. So, I don't know, but like, you know what I mean? That nigga, he on some rat shit. But going forward, now what makes this seem more fishy is the clips or whatever and shit. Now here's Hot Boy Turk touching on speaking on this in a Vlad interview.
Well, and I want to get to the whole part about you joining Cash Money and everything else like that. I just want to talk about U.N.L.V for a second.
Okay, let's go.
It was a very important group in New Orleans hip hop history.
Very important. Asset.
Because at one point U.N.L.V worked everything out. They parted ways, and then Yella Boi gets killed. When you heard that news, what did you think?
When Yella Boi got killed, man, I was young, bro. Like, I ain't lying, man. Like, when I used to come around Cash Money, you know what I'm saying, and whatever they was going through at the time, it was like we the new up and coming group. They U.N.L.V. I remember one story, man. Yella Boi pulled up. I was going to high school. I was catching the bus. I ain't even had no car, nothing. So they were like, man, Yella Boi out there. You know what I'm saying? So, I was like, damn. All the while I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, they mad because, you know what I'm saying, we the next up and coming group, and you know what I'm saying, it ain't about U.N.L.V no more. So Yella Boi out there, I'm hiding in the hallway, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm young though, So bam, I'm like, man, I ain't about to go out with him, cause I done heard so much stories about him, like he thugging, he gangsta, did that, right? You know what I'm saying? So bam, I didn't come out, man. I came out after he left, and it was crazy, man, because you know what I'm saying, like just being a fan of them to becoming like, I don't know if they thought that we was trying to take their shine or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It could have been that, I don't know, but it never was our intentions to be the next U.N.L.V, man, because we all looked up to U.N.L.V. I know I did. I was a fan. I tell y'all all the time, I believe TEC is locked up. I was a fan of them. But when Yella Boi got killed, man, it messed the city up, because like I say, they was the outlaws of New Orleans, you feel me? So of course it's like, damn, man. And Yella Boi, to be honest, like he was the fans' favorite. His melodies, how he delivered, his charisma, like everything about his swag, you know what I'm saying? With the mouth full of goals, he pulling up in the red trooper, you know what I'm saying? Like it just was, it messed the city up, man. You know what I'm saying? It messed the city up, bro. Like, that's all I can say about it. It just messed the city up, you know what I'm saying?
Right, because right around that same time, I think in the same year or so, Kilo G got killed as well. And that was the first rapper that Cash Money ever put out, right?
I didn't know too much about Kilo G. Like, I wasn't really a Kilo G fan, you know what I'm saying? To me, like, Kilo G.
So, that's Turk. Like, now I played that just to point out that Turk is the next generation of Cash Money. And even he doesn't even have a full understanding of all the particulars, that went down with that. Now, this next clip, because Gangsta got mentioned in this is what Gangsta had to say in the interview or whatever when he was asked about the Yella Boi situation.
Yeah, it also talks about a time where Yella Boi actually took it further than fighting with Birdman. He shot up his house over unpaid royalties.
Tone, listen. I don't know
Okay, I think this is real tone.
about that. I don't want to discuss that. You keep probing about this Yella Boi. I don't know where you're going with this, but let's talk about something else. Matter of fact, what time is it? Because we past our time.
Now, Gangsta clearly wanted to walk all around that situation. So we're going to see what comes out of this, bro, because this is a crazy accusation. The full live video has been taken down. So I don't know. TEC might have got a call. Maybe he thought about it. I don't know.